Welcome to Dance Dance Revolution 2.
Good evening and welcome back, everyone. All right, we got Dance Dance Revolution 2 tonight. Let's see. That that intro was really short, but I liked it. Like, it's a nice little song clip, and the animation was really cool. It was, I mean, a lot of it was just like silhouettes basically. So, I mean, it wasn't super detailed or anything, but it was nice. It was nice to look at, and the title screen, with the animated arrows like coming in, and he actually says 2. I mean, it's all right. We're off to a decent start here. I'm doing the same trick that I did last time, and I've paused the emulator here on the title screen so that I can like do a do an intro without having to talk over anything. And man, I'm getting so spoiled by doing these Wii games in the Dolphin emulator that once I go back to using either real consoles or the arcade stuff. I guess the arcade stuff isn't going to be too bad because that I can always like turn the track mode sound off. But once I go back to like real consoles, I'm gonna miss all of these little creature comforts, these little things that I can just like do because I can say, just do that. That you're not really supposed to be able to do. But anyway, wow. Yeah, welcome back, everyone. It's we're at the end of the US the US releases Wii game. I can't talk. It's great. That's good stuff. Just there's a whole bunch of words. They're in my brain, and they're making their way down to my mouth, and then it's just like Anyway, we are at the final game, the final United States Wii release of a Dance Dance Revolution game. That was still awkward, but at least it made sense. At least those were words. So, yeah, I guess I'm looking forward to it. I don't know. Like, man, Hottest Party 3 was still so good. And the one after it, Dance Revolution, nothing, reboot, I guess, was fine. Like, it certainly wasn't bad. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was a good one. And I think I wouldn't have been disappointed at all, really, had it not just come after Hottest Party 3, which was so good. But so I guess my expectations are a little bit lower tonight than they were last time for this game. But you know, hopefully it'll be good. And my understanding is we get doubles finally. So I'm definitely excited about that. I've been missing doubles terribly this entire series. So I'm glad that we're gonna get those back. Anyway, welcome all of you in the chat. Barricade and Fuchsia, SeaWorld. I gotta now that I know it's actually your last name, I need to think about actually calling you by your first name. And I'm gonna try here, Nehuan, right? Is that close? I hope that's close. If not, you can give me some kind of phonetic clue in the chat. But yeah, and Kenan and FX Gamer, welcome to all of you. Good to see some familiar names in the chat. Looking forward to hanging out with you tonight and playing some Dance Dance Revolution 2. I'm gonna get this thing started, and let's see what we get here. You know, I was talking about this in the Discord right before, like a little bit earlier tonight. I know there's a ton of unlocks, or there's a ton of songs in this game. Like the size of the game is like double what the last few games have been. So I'm just like, wow, there's a lot of content here. I don't anticipate that I'm going to be able to get through all of it tonight. And there's no like fast unlock by loading the next game, because there is no next game. So unless one of you knows a trick to just like unlock everything, I doubt it's going to happen tonight. But I'm not against doing a second stream if it comes down to it. If by the end of tonight, we determine that there's still stuff yet to unlock that's really worth looking at. So I'm just gonna throw that out there in advance. So anyway, let's start the emulator back up again and get into it, I guess. Oh, it's telling me to point at the screen again. I don't know why that works. I think it's just a coincidence. Oh, good old lesson by DJ. It's not. We've seen that before. Ooh, I noticed it had that. It had the like DDR wipe, and I remember Hottest Party 3 had I Heart
Welcome
DDR.
to Dance Dance Revolution 2.
I didn't notice what the last game had though for that transition.
Select mode.
All right, so I guess we're doing dance mode. Hey, Emmy, how you doing?
Select number of players.
1 player.
Select record data. Select style.
Hooray! Finally.
Double style.
Let me make sure this pad even works. It seems to. Okay, good. I haven't
Double
used it in so
style.
long, I don't even know. Double style. I already did. You should know this.
Select music.
All right. Well, let's just jump right in. Can I not pick difficulty, or is this one of those you pick difficulty after you pick this? Okay, it's one of those. All right. I do not know this song. That's another thing we were doing in the Discord before the stream. I think it was it Alex? I think posted the song, the licensed song list in this one, and I think 2/3 of them I didn't know at all. Like, this is definitely from a time when I just didn't listen to the radio and I don't know any of this music. And the third of songs that I did know, it was just because they were old. Like, they were older licenses from the 80s or 90s. But yeah, I don't know this song at all. Let's see if I remember how to play double.
Start step. Feel the vibe.
Something fun could be fun. Study something could
This groove is almighty.
danger, heartache, I always knew.
You got the smooth
having the video in this tiny little window back here, especially behind like the lane markers, it's almost like, why bother? Why bother having the video? I couldn't see it even if I was looking at it. That's mildly disappointing. Hopefully the dancers are still good. Was that the whole song? That felt really long. And now, and like as I got into it, I was like, oh, people were saying that this one has long versions in it, so maybe it is. Double plays full songs only. Interesting. I'm a little bit surprised that the doubles are full only as opposed to short only. Because double always seems to be kind of like, I don't want to say quite an afterthought, although, shoot, on the Wii games, it's not even been an afterthought, it's been a didn't think about it, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'm surprised they put more effort into double as opposed to less. But I'm okay with that, I guess.
Breaking records and taking names.
And you know what I noticed too? I have not set the timing offset. And that's the timing it's fine, but it did feel a little tiny bit rough. Oh no. Can we... I wish these controllers would not time out so fast. Yeah.
Select music.
I guess I can do it this way, can't I? Can I still do it this way? Yeah. Thank goodness.
Options.
So we want graphic, timing, +8.
Select options. Select music.
Alright. Next up.
I've been to London, I've been to Paris, even where there in Tokyo, back home down in Georgia, to New Orleans.
Select difficulty.
So is this new? Is this new difficulty scale? Because like that last one was rated 8, did not seem that hard at all. And what's the like rule of thumb? Add 2, so like, or subtract 2 if you're trying to go to the old scale. So like an 8 would be a 6. Is that right? I don't know things.
Get ready. Let's go!
Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be
Having this
chasing, but my time would be
score display up here
wasted.
like that
Nothing
is
on
interesting.
you, baby. Nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you. I know you feel where I'm coming from. Regardless of the things in my past that I've done. Most of it really was for the hell of the fun. On a carousel, so around I spun. With no direction, just trying to get some. Trying to chase skirts, living in the summer sun. And so I lost more than I had ever won. And honestly, I ended up with none. There's so much nonsense that's on my conscience. I'm thinking maybe I
is 100% awesome.
About what they say, 'cause they got nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you.
200 combos.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you. Hands down, there will never be another one. I've been around and I've never seen another one. Because your style ain't really got nothing on. And you wild when you ain't got nothing on. Baby, you the whole package. Plus you pay your taxes. And you keep it real while the mothers stay plastic. You're my Wonder Woman, call me Mr. Fantastic. Stop. Now think about it. I've been to London, I've been to Paris. Even where
You're
they were
blowing us away.
Going down to Georgia, to New Orleans, but you always did the show. And just like that, girl, you got me froze. Like a Nintendo 64. If you never knew
300 combos.
no, no, no.
Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you. They might say hi, and I might say hey, but you should worry about what they say, 'cause they got nothing on you. Nothing on you.
400 combos.
Everywhere I go, I'm always hearing your name. And no matter where I'm at, girl, you make me wanna sing.
You are tearing it up.
Whether a bus or a plane, or a car or a train, no other girls on my brain, and you the one to blame.
Girls all over the world.
Get it
I
up.
could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you.
Nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on
tearing
you.
it
I
up.
might say hi, and I might say hey, but you shouldn't worry about what they say, 'cause they got nothing.
I was gonna say, I guess if I'm playing full version songs, I won't have any bad edits to complain about. Oh, is that Bruno Mars? Yeah, I guess I should have known. I should have realized. It sounded vaguely familiar. And that was the thing too, like, when I was looking at the song list, I recognized pretty much all of the artist names. I just didn't know any of the songs attached to them. I guess it's hard to avoid the names, like, just in pop culture in general, than the music itself. But he said the small videos are due to Wii RAM limitations. I mean, okay, except the last few games had full screen videos. That seems weird to me. Like, what did they do? It seems like they did something wrong. They didn't optimize something that they did before, maybe. All right. Oh. Let me give the game focus again. Here we go. Next up.
Full combo. Now that's where it's at.
One good. Whoops.
You've got a new song.
Des Row featuring Vanilla Ice? Is that for real?
Select music.
Yeah. Pick it up now.
Select difficult.
Is it that Vanilla Ice? This seems like a very unusual collab.
Ready? Start stepping. I'm loving it. Check it out. I draw my rhymes like a bow, shoot them out like an arrow. Shooting on suckers like an eagle, not a sparrow. Walk a wild path, never ever walk an arrow. Step on stage and funky dance all night. Sometimes they leave you dumb, bro, like a pirate swimming in a fun barrel. Hardcore runs through your veins like freight trains. The ice in your brain. Psycho when I step through the mic, bro. Ice just right. What I'm saying is, yo, you suckers frontin'. What you're wanting is for me to fade. Thought I was out of here, I ain't going away. Back with the track, I keep my bank fat. You know I got the flavor for the funky format. If you're not giving up, you're ready to ice. Dark man in the house, he's ready to breathe. Now what you gonna do when my boys put it on you? You know a hard head makes for a soft shoe. Now crank it up for my passenger louder. Nobody's chiller than vanilla. It's the here you come. You're blowing us away. You can't stop. Yeah. Pick it up now. I'm loving it. Unbreakable. You're smoking.
The background animation's pretty cool. I dig it. They put that weird, like, highlight on the edges of the dancer, though. That's interesting. And, that song wasn't bad. I certainly didn't hate it. So you said it's a remix or cover of a Vanilla Ice song? I don't know that. I do not know this song at all. Wild. Okay.
Nobody can beat you.
Oh, look at her. Yay! Oh, actually, hey, these are regular DDR characters again, not like Hottest Party characters. All right. Well, it's good to see them back again. Give me all your points.
Select music.
Unlock this game. All right. Where were we at? Oh boy.
I'm missing you so much. Can't help it, I'm in
Select
love.
difficulty.
Without you is like a year without a rain. I need you by my side.
It'll let player 2 select the song, but not actually the difficulty. Interesting. All right. So, like, this is a good example. Like, I know who Selena Gomez is. Like, I recognize her. I don't know the song at all. So it's like, I've heard of Selena Gomez just from, you know, being alive for the last decade. But that doesn't mean I've necessarily heard any of her music. Does that make sense?
Get set. Let's go. Dance all night.
When I think about you, with every breath I take, every minute, no matter what I do, my world is an empty place, like I've been wandering the desert for 1,000 days.
Get it up, get it down.
Don't know if it's a mirage, but I always see your face, baby.
You're
I'm missing
smoking.
you
Whoops.
Getting up, getting down.
The stars are burning. I hear your voice in my mind. Can't you hear me
You are
calling?
tearing it up.
My heart is yearning like the ocean that's running dry. Catch me, I'm falling. It's like the ground is
You've got the smooth moves.
my feet. Won't you save me? There's gonna be a monsoon when you get back
are
to
tearing
me.
it up.
Oh, baby, I'm missing you so much. Can't help it, I'm in love. A day without you is like a year
loving it.
without rain. I need you by my side. Don't know how I'll survive. A day without you is like a year without rain.
This is 100% awesome.
Those freeze errors are a little tricky.
Yes.
It's real easy to be on the wrong foot.
So let this drought come to an end and make this desert
You're blowing us away.
I need you here. I can't explain, but a day without you is like a year without
This song is the ball.
I'm missing you so much. Can't help
This
it,
party
I'm in
rocking.
love. A day without you is like a year without rain. I need you by my side. Don't know how I'll survive. A day without you
I'm
is
loving it.
like a year without rain.
You're smoking. I'm feeling the groove now.
Oh boy. Yeah, Bieber was next, right? I saw it when I was scrolling backward through to get back to where I was in the song list. Your stream lagged and you just saw me dancing real quick, like it was, like it was just catching up. Like, that sounds funny. All right. Kev says, can I bring up the character select screen? I can. Does it mean we get to delay Justin Bieber a little bit longer? Yes. Let's do that.
I'm missing you
Select
so
music. My character.
All right. Yeah, look at that. We got Emmy, Disco,
Ruby.
remember Ruby,
Rage.
Rage. Whoa, what is this outfit he's wearing? That's wild.
Uni.
Uni.
Yuichi.
Oh, here's the hottest party characters.
Jun.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a bunch of these to unlock still, it looks like. Well, I'm gonna keep it on random, because I don't mind random. You dare me to do replicate D action? Oh, what's the deal with... Oh, that's right, this is like a special... This is a special thing? Oh, God.
Select music.
Yikers. Okay, so I will tell you, I'll tell you right here, I'm not even gonna attempt anything 14 or above. I'm just not tonight anyway. But like, I'll try it on difficult. I guess this was the one that it came up on as default. So let me try this one.
Select difficulty.
I think if my recollection of the new scale is correct, I think there's the new scale for DDR, does it relatively match up with Pump It Up scale? Because I know in Pump It Up I can do 13s. And then there's like a few 14s that I can do. So my recollection is that DDR's scale is pretty close to that in difficulty. So if that's true, then in theory I can maybe do some 13s, or 14s, but it'll be like it'll wreck me for sure. So I'm gonna pass on those at least for now. But what was this? Was this a 12? Oh, that's slow AF. I'm sure it's going to speed up though, isn't it? Nice. Now that we're playing full songs, we're definitely getting blocked worldwide. Do you think I don't get the impression that YouTube cares how much of the song that you're using, just that you used it at all, because I've definitely gotten content ID claims on like the 2 or 3 seconds of a song as I was going by it in the selection wheel before, which is really obnoxious, because it was like there were songs that I was intentionally not playing because I knew that they would get flagged or I knew that they would get blocked. So I'm just like, no, you know. But then I would like accidentally land on it on the song wheel for a couple of seconds, and it's like, nope, you played it. I'm like, ah. So that's obnoxious. But, so, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So this is the Rage outfit for X2. I don't remember it from X2 when we played, when I played X2 for PlayStation 2. Now, obviously that X2 was super not like the arcade, so maybe it just wasn't. Maybe they didn't use it there, or maybe I just forgot. Either of those is completely possible. But let's see. Alright, I have to play all of the Replicant D action charts to unlock Valkyrie Dimension, which is 5. Yeah, Arcade X2. So, I have played Arcade X2, but not much. So...
Nobody can beat you.
And I'm definitely more of an Emmy person than a Rage person, so I may not have ever picked them. Alright.
Select music. Select difficulty.
Oh, I just noticed that it tells you the song length. Yeah, 2 minutes is a little bit long, isn't it? That's long for DDR, but actually short for a song. So is this an edit? Oh, I guess this is one of those weird covers again.
Lost in a world
Oops.
of madness, caught up in the day. Being away from you is the hardest part, and I don't know what to do. And I live my life, do the best I can, and we can turn this sorrow into something beautiful. Beautiful. Close your eyes. Everything will be alright. We'll sail on through, sail on through, sail on through the ocean blue. Tears fall from the skies, but the sun will always shine through the darkness of that day. Love will find a way. Love will find a way.
Oops.
Always pray.
My spatial awareness went away there for a second. I thought I was somewhere else on the pad. Oh well. Clear with a full combo. Just kidding. Ah, Pichu. Alright, what is my favorite DDR game? I was talking about this on the last stream. Like, I don't really have very many, like, favorite things. Because it's always, for me, like, there are things that are, like... It's really rare for there to be something that is just so far and away better than everything else, in my opinion. It's always sort of like, I like this one because blah, but I like this one because blah, but like they don't really meet in the middle anywhere. It's like kind of saying like, you know, what's your favorite movie? And I'm like, well, you know, like my favorite, like I really like this because it's a comedy and it's funny. I really like this because it's a drama and it's, you know, really suspenseful or something like that. But it's hard for me to like rank the two of them because they're kind of different. I guess DDR is more similar, but amongst itself. But I don't know. I've never really picked a favorite one until Hottest Party 3, which I absolutely, like, hands down, when I played it, like, after I played it a few nights ago, I was like, this is my favorite DDR CS game, at least. Like, just the presentation of it, everything that they did with it, it just felt so polished and good, and it was fun. Like, it was fun to look at. The charts were good. Everything was, like, everything about it was great, and I really, really enjoyed it. but there's no doubles. And I love doubles, and so like that's kind of a bummer. So it was it's easy for me to say it's my favorite CS game, because I had way more fun with it, and I really enjoyed it more than any of the other home versions, any of the other CS games that I've played so far, and I've played most of them at this point, thanks to these streams. But the fact that it was missing doubles is definitely like keeping me from saying, okay, it's my favorite DDR game, period. If you had to have me, like, I have kind of said this in the past, as far as DDR games, like, if I had to pick a favorite, I would probably pick 4th Mix Plus. And the reason is because 4th Mix Plus contained almost every song that had appeared in the game up to that point. And, you know, that is kind of like my era of DDR, like early DDR, you know, all the Dance Mania licenses, and I just, you know, like, that was when I was playing DDR heavily, regularly, and first, you know, like in that era, the early days of DDR. So there's a lot of nostalgia there, there's a lot of, you know, songs that I really love, and you know, it's great, like, I love that mix. For that reason, but, and this is why, like, it's hard for me to pick favorites, that menu system blows. It is freaking garbage. Like, you have to pick it, you have to pick, like, different genres, and, like, some songs are there, but others aren't, unless you pick all music, and then you get all of it, but, like, the menu is super slow, because it has, like, the banners, like, sliding in every page, like, you get, like, 8 or 10 songs per page, right? And then when you scroll off the end of the page, it, like, clears all the banners, and then it, like, swipes them in. It's like, you know, and it takes a couple of seconds, and it's just slow, and it's a pain, and, like, there's no way to, like, sort it or anything. So the only way to know that you're going to have all of the songs available is by selecting all music, but then once you're in all music, it is, like, God, I forget how many songs, 160, 170 songs or something like that. So getting to whatever song that you want, I mean, they're in alphabetical order, but I don't think, as I recall, there's no way to, like, sort them. So if you want a song that, you know, starts with the letter M, that's, like, right in the middle, it doesn't matter which way you go, backwards or forwards, you're gonna be, like, holding on that selection button, waiting for this damn menu to, like, recycle, you know, several times in order to get to that song, and it's just kind of a pain. Like, it's a bummer. Like, it looks cool the first time, and then you're just like, I'm over this, and I don't want to see it anymore. And, you know, the game's in 30 frames a second, not 60. So that's kind of a bummer too. Although, like, at the time we didn't care because all the games were 30 frames a second. It wasn't any different. But but that's where I'm coming from, where it's like, I can point to things that would make it my favorite, but then there are other things that make it not good, in my opinion, and so it's hard for me to just say, yes, this one's my favorite. Take that for what it's worth. All right. Yeah, SeaWorld, you've only played Ace 2O and Ace 2O Plus. So I've only played Ace 2O probably twice, and I've not played Ace 2O Plus at all. So, yeah. It's like so many of you have played the new stuff that I've barely played or haven't played at all, and I've played, like, the really old stuff that you probably haven't played much of or at all. 4th Mix had the worst menu design. Yep. I don't know if it's the worst menu design, but it is bad. It's just bad, and I don't like it. But, like, the rest of the game is solid. The music list is great. And I agree with you. Like, 5th Mix is great. Like, 5th Mix, I think, is kind of significant in that Fifth Mix really established what DDR would be for a long time to come. Like just the layout of everything and the song selection wheel and the way you select difficulty and song and the sorts and all of that stuff, it like got established in Fifth Mix and carried forward for several mixes to come from there. I mean, they've changed it up from there at this point too, but it really, I think, solidified what DDR was, like UI wise at least, for a good long time. And the Fifth Mix, and like, I love Fifth Mix, and Fifth Mix holds a certain special place in my heart too, because like my machine came as a Fifth Mix, so I do love Fifth Mix, and you know, it's got the long versions, and it's got a lot of great exclusives in it, and it's got a solid song list. But you're right, they cut a lot of songs, and it was the first time they had really done it, because up to then, you know, up to Fourth Mix Plus, it was pretty much just like add some more, add some more, add some more, and the list just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger with each mix. But with Fifth Mix, it was just like cut a lot and then add a few new ones. And then of course Sixth Mix was cut everything, like start over basically. So that was really weird at the time. But let's see. They couldn't have made Economics based off of Fifth Mix. They probably just missed it in the development cycle, would be my guess. What did you miss? You missed a couple of licenses and whatever that special crazy folder with all the hard stuff is. One time. Third through Extreme, probably your favorite era of DDR music. Maybe even favorite era of Bimani music period. I mean, yeah, that's all of that's all the Dance Mania stuff, because like Dance Mania was the bulk of DDR music through that era, and yeah, it's great. Like it's just fun. It's fun stuff. All right, let's.
It's a new high score.
Keep moving on here.
Select music.
So something makes that folder pop up, right? Because it's not there right now. Which is fine. I don't necessarily need to play that right now. But all right, here we go.
Select difficulty.
Okay, I do kind of recognize this song. I was saying it in Discord earlier today that like I don't care for Justin Bieber like at all. I don't like, and it's not Bieber the person. I don't know enough about him at all to have any opinion of him like that. But the music, I don't really know any of his music, but every time, like, I've come across it incidentally, where I'll be like, you know, at a store or at a restaurant or whatever, and music comes on over the system or whatever, and I'll be like, what is this song, you know? And someone will be like, oh, this is Justin Bieber. I'm like, oh, this is terrible. That's like been my universal reaction every time someone has told me it's a Justin Bieber song. It's been a song that I did not like, which is weird to me because I know he's, you know, like this big pop idol, and I normally love like shitty pop music. Like that's like the staple of my musical taste is shitty pop music. But not his shitty pop music, apparently. I don't know what it is about it that I don't like, but I don't like it. So I guess I'm gonna listen to this song, and I guess I'm gonna listen to the whole song. This is crazy because I don't know if I've actually heard this whole song. Not on purpose, anyway.
Ready?
So
Let's move.
I'm gonna try and be objective here. Well, I mean, I guess liking a song is a subjective thing anyway.
This song is
But,
the bomb.
You know you love me, I know you care. Just shout whenever,
Feel the vibe.
and I'll be there. You want my love, you want my heart, and we will never, ever, ever be apart. Are we
You're smoking.
look, we're playing. We're just friends, what are you saying? Said there's another look right in my eyes.
You are
My first
tearing it up.
love broke my heart for the first time, and I was like, baby, 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 oh, like,
100 combos.
baby, no, like, baby, 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 oh, thought you'd always be mine, mine.
Look out. Here you
Baby,
come.
baby, oh, like, baby, 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 no, like, baby, 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 oh.
This is 100%
You'd always be
awesome.
mine, mine. For you, I would have done whatever, and I just can't believe we ain't together.
party 200
And I wanna
combos.
play it cool, but I'm losing you. I'll buy you anything, I'll buy you any ring, and I'm in pieces. Baby,
This
fix
is
me,
100%
and just shake me till you
awesome.
wake me from this bad dream. I'm going down, 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 and I just can't believe my first
I'm
love will
loving
be around, and I'm like, baby, 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 oh, like, baby, 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 no, like, baby,
Dance
baby,
all
baby,
night.
oh,
300
thought you'd
combos.
always be mine, mine, baby, 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 oh, like, baby, baby, baby,
You are tearing it up.
baby, baby, oh, thought you'd always be mine, mine.
Luda. When I was 13, I had my first love. There was nobody that compared to my baby, and nobody came between us or could ever come above. She had me going crazy. Oh, I was starstruck. She woke me up daily. Don't need no Starbucks. She made my heart pound and skip a beat when I see her in the street and at school on the playground. But I really wanna see her on the weekend. She knows she got me dazing, cause she was
Keep
so
this party
amazing.
rocking.
And now my heart is breaking. But I just keep on saying.
Baby, baby, oh, like, baby, baby, baby,
You're blowing us away.
baby, 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 oh, thought you'd always be mine, mine, baby,
Feel the vibe. 500 combos.
baby, no, like, baby, baby, oh, thought you'd always be mine, mine. Now I'm on God. Now I'm on God.
You are
Now
tearing it
I'm
up.
gone, gone, gone. I'm gone.
All right, so I do recognize that I've heard the song before, at least. But now that I've heard it again in its entirety, I'm sure I will forget it again in its entirety fairly soon. Because it's just whatever. Like, I don't hate it. It's not repulsive to me. But I didn't really... I'll tell you this much. Because I was playing DDR, the DDR chart kind of followed the rhythm, kind of the, like, percussion rhythm. And that was reasonably fun, and I was okay with that. The rest of the song there was just kind of... It was just kind of there. Like, it wasn't particularly catchy to me. Personally, the baby chorus or whatever was probably the closest thing to it, but I don't know. Like, it didn't hook me. personally. I mean, obviously, this isn't programmed for me anyway. I'm sure this is, designed to appeal to teenage girls, but whatever. And the thing about it too, I think the thing that is the least appealing to me is I don't really like the sound of children singing most of the time. I mean, there are definitely some, and when I'm saying children, I mean like children, like under the age of 12, like grade school children. Like the sound of that, the sound of a person's voice at that age is just kind of, it's a little shrill, and it's a little like I don't really enjoy it personally. And I'm not a parent, so I'm not like I'm not like contractually obligated to like somebody's voice at that age, or I have not been. Because like obviously if it's your kid, you're like, oh, you're the best, right? But I've never had that experience, so it's like the sound of children singing to me is often kind of grating. There's exceptions, of course. Like there are some children who are excellent singers and great. And I realize Justin Bieber isn't quite that young, but he kind of sounds that young, at least in this song. And it's not quite grating, but it is definitely unappealing to me. That I think he's got that I think that's probably why I don't really connect with that with his music. I don't know of any more recent Bieber songs. I assume his voice has probably changed at this point. And I'm sure his style has probably changed a little bit at this point, since it's been 10 years. But I'm not saying that I'm gonna go out and listen to Bieber after this stream or anything. But what I'm saying is, I did not like this song, but I did not hate it to the point that I would avoid him at any cost. So take that how you will. Let's see. Oh wow, you guys are having these long songs and then me talking about them afterward. You all have plenty of chatty chats to talk about. Do I think I can do some more of the replica D songs? If they come up again, I will try them. Fourth mix Peachy reminds you of Prex 3. Man, I have not played. I've played very little Pump prior to Exceed. I have played a little bit, like here and there. I don't think I've played Prex 3. I played like the Premiere, and I've played like OPG, and yeah, man, the old Pump games are really rough. So anything you're telling me about Prex 3 being rough, I'm not surprised. Time to face the Bieber. Yeah, you're talking about the video? Like, I mean, obviously I was busy trying to play the chart, so I wasn't paying that much attention to the video, but man, I can't hardly see the videos underneath the giant lane markers and all of this stuff. I guess, at least if I was playing on single, it'd only be half the screen, right? But yeah, but since the video is a tiny little window, it is completely covered by the lanes, the lane markers, and then the arrows on top of that, and I can't. I did not absorb any of that video at all. So yeah, tempo. That's the thing. You said you forget how much Justin Bieber's singing voice sounds like a girl. That's the thing to me, though. It doesn't sound like a girl. It sounds like a small boy, and that's different, and not a sound that I really care for. So. Alex, what am I planning on streaming after this? By request of the chat, I think after this will be DDR Winx Club, and then I'll do the well. Actually, let me back up for a second. Probably the next stream will either be a second stream of this one if there's stuff that we don't get to that you think I really should, which I think is probably going to be likely given how long these songs are, how many things there are to unlock, and how much I seem to be talking this time. Is what it is. That's fine. And then after that, I do want to do like a kind of quick combo stream of Hottest Party 3, Dance Dance Revolution 2, and I want to try and take a look at the Wiimote like choreography stuff and the balance board stuff, just to see what it looks like. But that will be 3 games, 1 stream, and we'll just kind of race through it. Because like I said, I just want to see it, and I want other people to be able to see it. I haven't looked at it myself, and I'm curious to see what it's like. So I'll do that, and then I don't know how long that'll take. I'm hoping it'll only take, like an hour, hour and a half, or something like that. And then maybe at the end of that stream, I can just do some requests, and we can hang out. Or maybe it'll just be a short stream, one of the two. Then, as far as like new content is concerned, after that, Winx Club and the Japanese Wii games. So, Hottest Party and, what is it, Furu Furu and Music Fit. So, that's my planned schedule for the next, probably, I would guess that's probably going to take me 2 weeks to get through all of that stuff. And then after that, my hope is Ghidorah, finally. After this long, like, 2-month delay, where, like, I was gonna do Ghidorah in February, right? And then, like, I did the stream where I was trying to set it up, it didn't work, and I just was like, heck with it. And I ended up doing DDR. I think I can get... I've been kind of poking around with Ghidorah in the last week or so, and I think I've worked out the problems. So hopefully sometime in the next 2 weeks I'll get it all ironed out, and I'll be able to do a few Ghidorah streams. I don't know how long I'll spend on Ghidorah. I'm not expecting to spend a long time on it. There's a lot of stuff to do there for sure, but I'm probably just going to like hit it for a little while, maybe a week or two, and then move on to something else, and then we'll come back to Ghidorah later. So after Ghidorah, I don't know. Like, a lot of people have asked for a lot of things. U-Beat and Sound Voltex and Pump It Up. And I know people want me to get back to Poppin' Music and Beatmania. So, I mean, there's plenty of stuff to do. But I haven't planned out much farther beyond that. So, that's probably a look at what the next month is going to look like. After that, we'll see. Kids Bop is a good way to annoy me. I don't know. I don't know that I've heard much Kids Bop, so I'm talking like elementary school convocations is the type of singing that gets to me. I think part of it is that, like in elementary school, in grade school, like being in the, like being in music class and like doing the school convocations is kind of like requisite, and is not and has nothing to do with talent. So whether you're a good singer or a bad singer or whatever, it's like you're just gonna be in it. And I think that to me is like the sound of children singing, and that is bad. Like, and I'm not trying to pick on anybody. Like, like some people are good singers, some people just aren't, and that's fine. And I realize that at that age you're kind of just being forced to do it. And quite frankly, some people may never realize, or may never realize that they actually can be a good singer if somebody didn't, encourage them to do it. So I'm not against, that type of thing. But what it means is you get these, 5th grade convocations where you got this group of, whatever, like 30 or 40 kids singing, and 20 of them aren't good, and it doesn't sound good. And so I think that's just kind of like, in my mind, that's what children singing sounds like. And so once I start hearing kids singing, it's like that's what pops into my head, and I kind of just like tense up and cringe a little bit. And then like the kids have to work that much harder for me to get over that idea in my brain before I can start to enjoy it. But even like that being said, if you think about, like, I know like a lot of like Christmas carols and stuff like that, music where it's common for children to be singing it, but in a commercial sense, like on an actual like music album that you can buy, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or something like that. A lot of those renditions sound pretty awful too. It's just like, these are 6-year-old kids and they're not good, and I don't want to listen to this. So I don't know. Again, I'm not a parent. I've never had a child be in one of those performances where, I'm like naturally wanting to like it because it's my child. So maybe that's a handicap for me in enjoying children singing. Oh, and while we're talking about like Bieber's voice, the thing is like, I could probably get over it, but because I was saying like the song was just kind of it's just kind of there. Like, there isn't anything about that song. God, have I been talking about freaking Justin Bieber for like 10 minutes now? But but like, there was nothing about that song other than the fact that I was playing the DDR chart and it was kind of following the rhythm. The rhythm was kind of okay. Like, that was fun enough. I enjoyed it. I don't think I would have noticed it, except that the steps were making me notice it. But the whole rest of the song is just kind of like, it's whatever. Like, it doesn't sound like anything all that interesting to me. And so, on top of that, I don't like his voice. Like, there's nothing about that song for me to really like. But just his voice alone wouldn't be enough to ruin it for me, because I feel the same way about, like, Britney Spears. Like, I don't really like Britney Spears' voice, but damn it if some of her songs are not fucking catchy as hell, and I love them. It's like, some of her songs are so good, like, I enjoy, well, good is subjective, but I enjoy them so much that I'm willing to just overlook the fact that her voice is pretty because I just like that song. So it's not just Bieber's voice that's ruining that song in particular, but like Bieber music in general for me. It's just kind of boring. Is like my impression of that song, at least, is it was just boring. So all right, I'm gonna try and move on. Let me try and catch up with the chat some more, and hopefully I can get onto something other than Justin Bieber until the next Bieber song comes out, right? Yeah, you said not liking him has nothing to do with his music, but more as him as a person. That's fine. Like I said, I don't know enough about him to have an opinion. Maybe he's a shitbag, and I shouldn't like him anyway, and that's fine. Like, no loss for me. Let's see. Talking about Old Pump. I am looking forward to getting to Old Pump, but we'll get there. I kind of like the last stream. I'm going to sort of skip over that conversation, and I will look forward to having that conversation when I'm actually playing Pump, because I definitely want to do that. Somebody disliked this video for playing Justin Bieber. Well, I mean, that's fine. or did they dislike it because I'm being negative toward Justin Bieber? It's hard to say. You hate how anything with XX in the name completely halts the Google YouTube search recommendations. That's why you call it Pump It Up Dos Equis, right? And then you just get a bunch of beer ads. Nehuen, you're saying screw privacy, make a video of an improv dance in Tomorrow Perfume? Do it! Throw it in the Discord. Alright. Regen, having so many cabinets with so many games gets you a lot of stream content. I didn't realize it until last year, apparently. Like, this is all new to me. But it's been fun. All right. I don't always play Pump, but when I do, I play Dos Equis. Thank you for that. Hey, Dad, how you doing? Yes, it's a break in the action because I was complaining about Justin Bieber. But I just finally caught up with the chat and getting back to it.
Holy smokes! A full combo!
Select music.
All right, what do we got next?
Select difficulty.
All right, this one I don't know at all. I don't know this song. I don't know this artist. I don't know anything.
Prepare. Start stepping. Nobody moves like you.
I like that you say nobody moves like me, and I'm not moving yet. No one stands still like you.
Is the bomb. We're getting up, we're getting down. This groove is almighty. 100 combos. Keep this party rocking. You're blowing us away. Feel the vibe. 200 combos. You're smoking. You're blowing us away. I'm feeling the groove now. You're smoking. I'm feeling the groove now. Yes. Feel the vibe.
Copyright 1982. Oh, well, this is old. Maybe I should know it, but I don't. It was good though. Like, I enjoyed it, and the chart was fun. That chart was actually really fun. Kriska, favorite non-DDR Bimani game? Shoot. Maybe U-Beat? Maybe? I don't know. That's another hard one. Like, I don't know if you were here earlier when I was talking about why I don't have very many favorite anythings. Or maybe you asked me what was a favorite. I've already forgotten. But, yeah. I'm not going to go into a long diatribe on this one, but I guess if you're just going to make me pick one, I guess I'll pick U-Beat. Yeah, U-Beat. Yeah, Dad. Even you know who Justin Bieber is. No. It's not that I don't know who Justin Bieber is. It's that I don't like his music. That was what I was complaining about. Ask me about my early experiences with copyright as a kid. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Dad.
It's a new high score. You've got a new song.
Did the FBI come to my house? I don't remember. Oh, look, we got another replicant D. I think it said something about that.
Select music.
But it's gonna make me play this. Well, I guess I'll play this.
Select difficulty.
Crunch.
Ready? Let's go! This is 100% awesome!
I don't know this song either.
You go for seconds and days, I live for moments to say that I may never get a second chance, don't throw it away. Living for dollars and dimes, they'll all diminish in time. Let that motion come and crash and like a plane from the sky. It was a long ride down the East Coast. In a city, it can't keep you to keep up on your feet. Now it's struck down by the West Coast. It was a 2:45, but I don't do sleep. Follow the freeway, break the routine. 'Cause everything is second to your dreams. This is the green light, take what you need and break out of this hospital scene. I'm running through a stop sign, cutting up the brake lights. I don't wanna slow down, down. I'm running through a stop sign, living so it feels right. I don't wanna slow down, down. I don't wanna slow down. Slow down. Thought I gave impatience a try, got a little enveloped inside. Cause I watch it come and watch it go and it don't seem right. Living for speed limit signs, ignore and cross every line. Gotta let emotion take you over 20 miles at a time. Follow the freeway, break the routine. Cause everything is second to your dreams. This is the green light, take what you need and break out of this hospital scene. I'm running through a stop sign, cutting up the brake lights. I don't wanna slow down, down. I'm running through a stop sign, living so it feels right. I don't wanna slow down, down. Don't wanna slow down.
You're blowing us away!
I'm running through a stop sign, got the wound on my side. No brake light, feeling more than alive. It's so bright.
You
See
got the
shadow
smooth
tonight. Tonight, I'm running through a stop sign, got the wound on my side. No brake light, feeling more than
tearing it up.
alive. But it's so bright. See shadow tonight. Tonight.
You're blowing us away!
Follow the freeway, break the routine. 'Cause everything is second to your dreams. This is the green light, take what you need and break out of this hospital scene. I'm running through a stop sign, cutting up the brake lights. I don't wanna slow down, down. I'm running through a stop sign, living so it feels right. I don't wanna slow down, down. Don't wanna stop sign, cutting up the brake lights. I don't wanna slow down, down. I'm running through a stop sign, living so it feels right. I don't wanna slow down, down. I wanna slow down.
Man, some of those freezes were tricky. And why? What's with the extra long outro? Okay, I don't know that song. I've never heard of that band. Oh well. Oh, decorating blue jeans? Yeah, but, like, I don't know that that was a lesson in copyright. Like, I never, A, I never got paid for that, and B, actually, would that fall under fair use? I don't know. It was never, like, a copyright thing, for me. certainly not anything where like I had to deal with it the way I do with YouTube, where I actually like sometimes have to mute songs and stuff like that. But like I never got in trouble for it. I've not really gotten in trouble on YouTube either, but I have had to actually like do something about it a few times at least. Tempo, I 100% agree with you. What is the point of having the music video if you can barely see it? And I don't know if it's an artifact of the emulation or if it's like this on the real Wii too. I was noticing that the scaling of the video is a little bit weird. Like diagonal lines are kind of jagged, and it's like it's not scaling it down very well. So I don't know. The way they're handling the videos in this game is kind of meh at best. This is 100% awesome for arrow scroll past. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, they do the video... They actually move the video to the side on singles instead of... it's not in the center. That's interesting.
It's a new high score!
Well, let's look at that one time.
Select music. Break the routine. Select style. Select music.
Take what?
Oh, and these are interesting. These songs weren't coming up before. Is it because... Well, no, it's still saying full length. So the single sort seems to be different than the double sort. Question marks. That's interesting.
Select song length. Select difficulty.
I do actually know this song and this video. I see.
Get set,
So it does put it
start stepping.
off to the side so you can see it completely. I mean, that's kind of nice.
This song is the bomb. You're blowing us away. You've got the smooth moves. Feel the vibe. This song is the bomb.
This is gonna get me blocked, isn't it? For the video.
You're blowing us away. Keep this party rocking. 100 combos. Yes! You're blowing us away. I'm feeling the groove now.
Read that wrong.
But
yeah, tempo. We're doing apparently all of the licenses, or a lot of the songs at least, I guess, are full length. At least they're available. And apparently in double, it forces you into them, so whatever. But yeah, that was cool. Alright, so we see what the videos look like.
Nobody can beat you.
Hey, Emmy.
You've got a new song.
I'm going to
Select music. Select style.
put it back to double. I like how these are grayed out, but you can still, like,
Sync style. Double style.
select them for some reason. That makes sense.
Select music.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it was sorted earlier on singles, wasn't it? Or did I just look at it wrong? Maybe I looked at it wrong. I don't know. Okay.
Select difficult.
This is another artist whose name I recognize, but song I do not. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of that tonight.
Get ready. Start stepping.
Oh no, he said his own name.
Everybody's looking for love. Oh,
That's
ain't that the reason you're at this club? Oh,
not usually a great start.
you ain't gon' find a dance with him. No, got a solution for you, girl. Oh, just leave with me now. Say the word and we'll go. I'll be your teacher. I'll show you the ropes. You'll see a side of love you've never known. I can see it going down, going down. In my head, I see you all over me. My head,
this song has the shortest length on normal. Good for grinding points. Nice. Good to know. All right.
Holy smokes! A full combo!
Holy smokes! Oh, it wants me to play Don't You Want Me. Part of me wants to play it just to get the points. But the other part of me
Select music.
just wants to keep moving on. So I'm gonna keep moving on.
Select difficulty.
I guess here's the weird way to look at it. Part of it is if I'm actually trying to get through unlocking this game, I should probably just play it because I'll get the points. But if I'm also trying to like get through more content on this stream, then I should skip it because that's a long time to repeat a whole nother song, especially if it's full length.
Here we go.
So I guess I chose in favor of more content.
Keep this party rocking. This groove is almighty.
I can't take it, knowing somebody's got my baby. And now you ain't around, baby, I can't think. I should've put it down, should've got that ring. 'Cause I can still feel it in the air.
Look
See a
out.
pretty face
Here
from
you
my
come.
fingers to my
100
head.
combos.
My life, my shawty, my wife. She left me, I'm tight. 'Cause I knew that it just ain't right. I was thinking about her, thinking about me.
Get it up. Get it down.
On, but I can't let it burn. And I just hope she know that she the only one I yearn.
Smoking.
Oh, I miss her, but I learned. Didn't give her all my love. I guess now I got my baby.
200
Now I'm in the
combos.
club thinking all about my baby. She was so easy to love. But wait, I guess that love wasn't enough. I'm going through it every time that I'm alone. And now I'm wishing she'd pick up the phone.
Look
But she made the decision
Here you
that she wanted to
come.
move on. 'Cause I was wrong. And I was thinking about her. Thinking about me. Thinking about us. Who we gon' be? Open my heart.
You're blowing us away.
So I travel back down the road. You should come back.
have I fixed my offset? I did at the beginning of the stream. I set it to 8, the same as the rest of them. It does feel a little bit weird. Like, I feel like I'm getting a few more grates than I probably should, but I don't know what that is. It's close enough. It works. I'm not failing songs, so it's fine. SeaWorld, as long as we get all the arcade stuff unlocked. I mean, so here's the thing. I'm perfectly satisfied to save the arcade stuff for the arcade mixes. I will probably stream arcade stuff, arcade games, at some point. So, like, I'm not super concerned about that. But if there are any like console exclusive remixes or stuff like that that's in here, you know, that I would be interested in seeing. I'm not saying I'm not going to play any of the arcade stuff, but it's definitely a secondary priority for me on this stream. Is this a piece of my shoe? I think it might be. Can't tell. It's like a piece of black rubber or something, so I'm guessing it's a piece of my shoe. Awesome! And yeah, I mean, that's another one. Like, I know Nelly.
Nobody can beat you.
But I don't know that I know that song, so. Oh man, it's having me play all of these songs again. But I don't wanna.
Music.
Although I guess it would delay Bieber. Let's get it over with. This'll be fitting. I'm having to play a Bieber. I'm playing a Bieber song, and I'm not going to get any points for it. If you get no points, it's like it didn't happen, right?
Here we go.
Gotta keep it close. It feels so right.
This groove is almighty. Feels so right. You got the smooth moves.
For you I'd be running 1,000 miles. Just get you where you are. Step to the beat of my
You're
heart. I
smoking.
don't need a whole lot. For you I admit I rather give you the world, or we can share mine. No, I won't be the first one giving you all
You
this
got the
attention.
smooth
Baby,
moves.
listen.
100 combos.
I don't need too much, just somebody to love. I don't need nothing else. I promise, girl, I swear.
Keep this
I just
party
need somebody
rocking.
to love. I need somebody. I need somebody. I need somebody. I need somebody. Every day
Feel the vibe.
I bring the sun around, sweep away the clouds, smile for me. I would take every second, every single time, spend it like my
moving
last
up,
song.
boy.
Step to the beat of my heart. I don't need a whole lot over you.
200 combos.
Rather give you the world, and we can share mine. No, I won't be the first one giving you all this attention. Baby, listen, I just need
Get it up,
somebody to
get it
love.
out.
Is she out there? Is she out there? Is she out there?
Blowing us away.
I just need somebody to love.
So, unlike Baby, which I at least like recognize, like I've recognized that I've heard it before. That song I don't recognize as having heard before, and I like it even less. It was even more boring and also more grating, and more of his voice that I just don't like, and yeah. Well, I'm glad it's over. SeaWorld, can I do a de-ignition song? I can if they open up. Tonight's drink of choice is a Diet Pepsi, mostly because I was gonna drink a Gatorade, but they weren't cold, so this was already in the fridge. So Diet Pepsi it is. Although I'm probably gonna take a break here in a minute and get another drink, and hopefully the Gatorade is cold at this point, and I'll bring it back with me. Oh, I get no extra points, but I can still get points from playing a song? Okay, well, that's good. The music video is from the Usher version. Well, it's buried behind the,
Full combo. Now that's where it's at.
it's buried behind the steps.
Got a new song.
Still couldn't really see it. Okay, so, wait, replicant D action is now selectable. So I guess I'll look at one of those.
Select music.
Rolling back to here.
Select music.
And I played this one, right? So let's try this one, I guess.
Select difficulty.
And I said earlier, I'm not feeling 14s. If there's a 13, I'll try a 13. We'll see how that goes. And then maybe I'll think about it a 14, but I'm pretty sure that's out of my league. Man, those feel so short, having played all the full-length songs. was pretty good though. Hard,
Breaking
but good.
records and taking names.
Man, it's having me play all of these
Select music.
songs. Why? Why you gotta do me like that, game?
When I see your face,
Select difficult.
not a thing that
All right.
would change.
This song I do know. I didn't miss this one.
Get set. It's the beat.
I guess this one was popular enough that even I heard it.
I'm feeling the groove now.
Oh, her eyes make the stars look like they're not
This
shining.
song is the
Her
bomb.
hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah,
This groove is almighty.
I know when I compliment her, she won't believe me, and it's so sad to think that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay? I
You're
say,
smoking.
when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're
This song
amazing,
is the bomb. 100 combos.
just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for
Look
a
out.
while.
Here you
'Cause girl,
come.
you're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah. Her lips, I could kiss them all day if she'd let me. Her laugh, she hates but I think it's so sexy. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day.
This groove is almighty.
Oh, you know, I never ask you
200
to
combos.
change. If perfect's what you're searching for, then just stay the same. So don't even bother asking if you look okay. You know I'll say,
Look
when I
out.
see
Here
your
you come.
face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the
You're
way
blowing us
you
away.
and when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl,
feeling the
you're
groove now.
amazing,
300
just
combos.
the way you are, the way you are,
Nobody moves like
girl,
you.
you're amazing, just the way you are. When I see your face,
We're getting up. We're getting down.
not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are.
This song is the bomb.
And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're
400
amazing,
combos.
just the way you are. Yeah.
Bruno Mars has his own dance in Fortnite. Hilarious.
Full combo. Way to
I did
bring
not
it.
know that, but I've also never played Fortnite, so that's probably why.
When I
Select
see
music.
your face, take what you want.
Man, I wish it didn't have such a long delay to tell me about the freeze arrows. But it's like been like that the last 3 games, I think.
Every day I fight for all my future, some things, 1,000 little wars. I have to choose between. I could spend a lifetime earning things that I don't need, but that's like chasing rainbows and coming home empty. And if you strip it all away. If you strip me, what would you find? If you strip me, strip it all away, I'll be alright. Take what you want, steal my pride, build me up or cut me down to size. Shut me out, but I'm just screaming. I'm only one voice in a million, but you ain't taking that from me. 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 You ain't taking that. I don't need a microphone, yeah, to say what I've been thinking. My heart is like a loudspeaker that's always on 11. And if you strip me, strip it all away. If you strip me, what would you find? If you strip me, strip it all away, I'm still the same. Take what you want, steal my pride, build me up or cut me down to size. Shut me out, but I'm just screaming. I'm only one voice in a million, but you ain't taking that from me. No, you ain't taking that from me. You ain't taking that from me. You ain't taking that from me. You ain't taking that. 'Cause when it all boils down, at the end of the day, it's what you do and say that makes you, yeah, makes you think about it, doesn't it? Sometimes all it takes is one voice. Take what you want, steal my right, build me up or cut me down to size. Shut me out, but I'm just screaming. I'm only one voice in a million, but you ain't taking that from me. No, you ain't taking that from me. You ain't taking that from me. You ain't taking that from me. You ain't taking what you want, steal my right, build me up or cut me down to size. Shut me out, but I'm just screaming. I'm only one voice in a million, but you ain't taking that from me. No, you ain't taking that from me. You ain't taking that from me. You ain't taking that from me. You ain't taking that.
That chart was great. Like, that has a lot of stuff that makes doubles really fun, all in one chart. Like, I had a real good time with that one.
Breaking records and taking names. You've got a new song.
Take what
Select
you want,
music.
steal my right.
Oh man. Wow. I'm not used to them putting like relatively difficult charts on licensed songs. Let's see what a 12 looks like. What is a new school 12 look like? New rating system 12.
Get set. It's the beat. This is 100% awesome.
Interesting. So that was definitely rated higher for, like, syncopation, but not for, like, stamina. I mean, there were a lot of steps there, and I'm a little bit tired, more so than some of the other songs, but it was not a speed buster by any sense. It was just, like, a lot of kind of strange rhythms. Of course, being a full-length song, I got to see them several times, and it's like, oh, okay, I get it now. Good night, SeaWorld. See you next stream. Okay. I know I said I was going to take a break maybe, but, you know, I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to push through to 3 hours, and then at 3 hours I am just going to cut it for tonight. But I think there's a good chance I'll be back with more of this game next time, because it seems like if I get through the licensed songs tonight, I'll feel like I did pretty well. And then there's going to be a lot of other stuff to do.
Breaking records and taking names.
Select music.
I'm going crazy just to let you know.
Select
Can't wait too
difficult.
long for you, I might explode.
It's so long on that screen before it
Step.
lets you push the button to move on.
This is 100% awesome. Look out, here you come.
What would I
You are
have to
tearing it up.
get you to notice me too? Do I stand in line?
This is 100% awesome.
Walk the tightrope way up high. Write your name across the sky.
Feeling the groove now. 100 combos.
Just to let you know, can't be erased how much I love you so, baby. When I get my hands on you, I won't let
Look
go.
out, here you come.
I know it's for
Goodbye.
We'll call you home. Shout it out with a megaphone. Radio, TV,
Dance
news.
all night.
Find a way to get the message to you. Say I love you with a neon sign.
I'm loving it.
Make you mine. I'm going crazy just to let you know. Can't wait too long for you, I might explode.
Feeling the groove now.
Been around long enough to know. This time I know it's for real,
Nobody moves like you.
baby.
Dance all night. You're smoking. This groove is almighty.
Write your name across the sky. I'm going crazy just to let you know. Can't be erased how much I love you so, baby. When I get my hands on you, I won't let go.
Look out, here you come.
I'm going crazy just to let you know. Can't wait too long for you.
There are 19 licensed songs? Yeah. So we're playing the full-length one section, so it's making it long, long, long.
Just keep going higher. We've got a new song.
Select music. Select difficult.
Prepare. Let's go! Keep this party rocking.
My girl's like candy, a candy tree. She knocks me high up off my feet. She's so fine, after me, I know this girl can get me.
This groove is almighty.
You look so sweet, you're a special treat. Candy girl, all I want to say, when you're
Dance all night. Look out! Here you come! 100 combos! Feel the vibe! Nobody moves like you. Look out! Here you come! You are tearing it up!
Well, check out Ricky and Rob. She's bad. She's bad. I know
This
she's
song
bad.
is the bomb.
She walks so fast, she looks so sweet. She makes my heart just skip a beat.
My girl's the best, and that's no lie. She tells me that I'm her only guy.
That might be true, but my girl's a joy. She don't play
Keep
around.
this
She
party
got to the
rocking.
point.
My girl's like candy, a candy cream. She knocks me high up off my feet. Oh, candy. She looks so sweet.
I'm loving it.
Oh, candy. You're a special treat. Candy.
You've got the smooth moves. You're blowing us away. You're smoking. You're blowing us away.
Yeah, Alapalooza, we already talked about the fact that you can pick the short versions on single, but I'm so excited to have double back, so I'm just playing the doubles. Man, that song was fine. Like, I liked the song, but Man, they are really testing me with kids singing right now.
It's a new high score!
And the thing is like, he's good. Like, he could sing well. It's just his voice is so shrill, and it's just kind of like, ooh.
Select music.
Hey, it's gonna make me play, it's gonna ask me to play the next song anyway, so how about that?
Select difficulty.
Get set!
Ooh, you know what I just noticed? They're not announcing. They're doing the little album art and showing the name of the song, but they're not announcing the name of the song like they have been for the past couple of games.
You're a knife, sharp and deadly.
I'm loving it!
And it's me that you cut into. But I
You are
don't
tearing it
mind.
up!
In fact, I like it. Though I'm terrified, I'm turned on, scared of you. Oh, she's a monster, beautiful monster.
This song, 100 combos!
Beautiful monster, but I don't mind. Oh, and I need her.
Dance all night.
Said I need her. Beautiful monster, but I don't mind.
You're smoking!
No, I don't mind. I don't mind. No, I don't mind. No, I don't
Keep this party rocking! 200 combos!
No, I don't mind. In her eyes is love and fire,
Nobody moves like you.
and my heart she's burning through. But I don't mind. In fact, I like it. Though I'm terrified, I'm turned on, scared of you.
Like you.
She's a monster. She's a monster. Beautiful monster.
300 combos.
Beautiful monster. Beautiful monster. Beautiful monster. But I don't mind. I don't mind.
You're blowing us away!
And I need her. Said I need her. Said I need her. Beautiful monster.
You've got the smooth moves!
I don't mind. Playing with my heart.
You're smoking!
And she's playing with my mind. And I don't
You've
mind,
got
I
the
don't,
smooth moves!
So I don't mind, I don't
400 combos!
So I don't mind, I don't mind. So I don't mind, I don't mind. Oh,
I'm loving it!
I don't mind. Said I don't mind. Said I don't mind.
Here you go!
She's a monster. She's a monster. Beautiful monster.
Didn't get the full combo.
Nobody
One
can
miss.
beat you. You've got a new song.
Oh, another replicant D action.
Select music.
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so only 4 more licenses left anyway. That's fine. Let's do this thing then.
Select music.
Jeez. A 14 and a 16.
Select difficulty.
I'm scared. I'm too scared to do the 14. I'm definitely not doing the 16. Oh, look! This business. The weird glow on the characters is interesting.
Spinning around, I've got my head in the clouds, and now I'm flying up in the sky. You're just too good to be true, and now I'm falling for you. Feels like heaven when you're lifting me high. Head over heels, I can't believe this is real. You got me living under a spell. Just take me over and then I will be happy again. You are the key, and this is destiny. Don't ever let me go. You are the only one. You're the light of my life. Don't ever stop the show. One kiss and everything will be good. You've opened up my eyes. You're so unbelievable. I'm floating on cloud nine, and it feels so good. You're like a mystery. This love is incredible. I just can't believe amazed by it all. You've opened up my eyes. You're so
Oh, well.
unbelievable. I am floating on cloud nine, and it feels so wonderful. You're like a mystery. This love is incredible. I just can't believe amazed by it all.
Whew. Was there a step in there? I felt like there was a step in there that was like player 1 left arrow, player 2 right arrow, or something. There was something in there that felt like a very long jump, and I was like, what? And I totally missed it. So either I read it wrong, or they were asking a lot.
Just keep going higher.
Select music.
Oh, I did this already, so I guess Rihanna.
Select difficulty.
I don't know what it is. Like DDR gets my temperature up, and I start sweating, and then my nose starts running. So I'm kind of sniffly. I don't know what that's about.
Get ready. Let's go. groove is almighty.
Only girl in the world. Like I'm the only one that's in command. 'Cause I'm the only
You
one that
got the smooth moves.
how to make you feel like a man.
200 combos.
Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. Like I'm the only one that you
Look out. Here you come.
only want you to take it.
I'm loving it.
Hold me like a pillow. Make me feel right.
Nobody moves
Baby,
like
I
you.
tell you all my secrets that I'm keeping, you can come inside. And when you enter,
Look
you
out.
even be my
Here you come.
tonight. Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the
You're
world.
blowing us away.
Like I'm the only one that you ever love. Like I'm the only one who knows your heart. Only
You're
girl in the
smoking.
world. Like I'm the only one that's in command. 'Cause I'm the only one who understands.
Look out. Here you come.
Take me for a ride, ride, oh baby.
You're blowing us
Take me
away.
high. Let me make you rise, rise, oh make it last all night, night.
This is 100% awesome.
Ride, ride, oh baby, take me high. Let me make you rise.
This groove is almighty.
Make it last all night. Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl
This
in
is
the world.
100%
Like I'm the
awesome.
only one that you ever love. Like I'm the only one who knows your heart.
You're blowing us away.
Like I'm the only one that's in command. 'Cause I'm the only one who understands.
Dance all night. Feel the vibe. 300 combos.
Getting close.
Just keep going higher.
And I think, what, full unlock is 2 million DDR points, I think? I think I saw that
Got a new
in the wiki.
song.
So, we got a long way to go.
Select music.
Alright. Did this song earlier, so. Oh. Miley Cyrus, eh?
Select difficulty.
Ooh, another fairly high high rating chart for a license.
Get
What
set.
is this about?
It's the beat. This is 100% awesome.
You know me, I can get a bit crazy. Have to get my way, yeah. 24 hours a day, 'cause I'm
Look out. Here you come.
like I'm under inspection. I always get to 10, 'cause I'm built like that. I go through guys like money flying
You got
out
the
the
smooth
They try to
moves.
change me, but they realize they can't. And every time
100 combos.
I never play. You're gonna be my man, understand? I can't be
I don't feel like that chart was even as challenging as the last 12. And it definitely was, again, like, all rhythm-based. That was not a stamina chart at all. Like, it was actually fairly easy in that regard. But even the rhythm parts, I mean, there was some, you know, there was some syncopation in it, but nothing real tricky. I didn't think. The one miss I got was just a
high score.
oops. Not even that I couldn't do it, I just didn't do it. Alright, is this the last? Are we up to the last license?
Select music.
Oh.
Select difficulty.
Alright, I did not escape this song. I have definitely heard this song before.
Ready? Let's move. Yes!
Up about the bed, turn my swag on. Ain't no attention to the matters because we whip them off. And we ain't doing nothing wrong. So don't tell me nothing, I'm just trying to have fun. So keep the body jumping, so what's up? Yeah. And now they don't know what to do. We turn our back and whip on her and just shake them off. Shake them off. Shake them off. Shake
Look
them off.
out! Here
Don't
you
let
come!
haters be off my grind. My head up, I know I'll be fine. Keep fighting until I get there. And I'm down and I feel like giving up. I think again.
You're smoking! 100 combos! Feel the vibe!
I'ma get more shine in a little bit. Soon as I hit the stage, applause, I'm hearing it. Whether it's black stars, black hearts, I'm feeling it. But can none of them whip it like I do.
Yes!
I get to that, yeah, go hard. When they see me pull up, I whip it real hard. I whip it real hard, real hard. I whip it real hard. Don't let haters get me off my
smoking!
my head up, I know I'll be fine. Keep fighting
200 combos!
yeah, and I'm down and I feel like giving up. I think again.
You're blowing us away! You are tearing it up!
Ladies, if you feel it, gonna do it, whip your hair. Don't matter if it's long, short, do it, whip your hair.
You're blowing us away!
Feel it, gonna do it, whip your hair. Don't matter if it's long, short, do it, whip your hair.
300 combos!
Your hair with my
Get it up! Get it down! You are tearing it up!
Four
400 combos!
Yeah. The song is fine, but yeah, it is super repetitive. And it's definitely one of those songs where like if you cut it down to DDR length, you know, like a minute and a half, you've already, like, that's enough time for the song to do everything that it's going to do. Because it's so repetitive that, like, cutting out all the repeating stuff, like, you're down to a minute and a half without really losing anything. But yeah, it's an alright song. I like I said when I started it, it was like I definitely did not escape this one, and I think it kind of got over. This is one of those that kind of got overplayed at the time. I'm guessing it must have, because if I heard it, then it was definitely being played a lot. All right, well, let's see. We got about 15 minutes to go, and I've finished all of the
Full combo? I can't believe my eyes!
all of the licenses. Oh, look, another replicant D action. Let's try that, I guess.
Select music. Select music. Select digital.
All right, I'm gonna try a 14. I'm kind of there. We haven't seen a 13 come up yet, right? The highest I've done is a 12. I feel like there's a good chance I'm gonna fail this, but I'll give it a shot. So the stuff trying to like test my doubles crossovers, that was kind of fun. It wasn't a crazy stamina buster, but it was definitely getting there. And then some of that stuff was just too crunched for me to read, certainly as a sight read. That, and also one of the reasons I was going to take a break earlier was to go to the bathroom, but I decided, let's just push through. We'll get to 3 hours and then just forget about it. But like jumping and running around while kind of having to go to the bathroom makes it a little bit harder too. I'm not saying that even if I had gone to the bathroom that I would have passed that, because I'm sure I wouldn't have, but it was a extra challenge. Bladder challenge. Maybe in singles it shows more songs in the replicant D action? Maybe. You love how I give up when in low health? I had failed. Like, I didn't give up till I actually failed. Because it came up and it was like, try again. Which is a fail. But for whatever these last few games, like once you failed, it still runs the song for a few more seconds, which is a little bit weird, but whatever.
Just keep going higher.
All right. So
Select music. Select style.
we want to look at singles.
Normal style. Select music.
I don't think the replicant D action is going to be there right now, though. Yeah, it's not. Because it's not open at the moment. A PP dance? A little bit. It's not like I'm going to pee my pants, but it's definitely a, like, I can feel that jostling around in there, and it's not helpful. I'll give you that much. All right. So there's a decent number of stuff open. So I'm just gonna play a few. Well, I guess I've only got 8 minutes left, so
Select song length.
I
Select difficulty.
probably only gonna get 2 or 3 songs in here. If there's something you want to see, drop it in the chat. If it's open, I'll try it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna pick 2 or 3 songs, and we'll be done for tonight.
Get ready. Start stepping.
Heartbreak, going through this heartbreak.
We're getting up, getting down.
Said that it would last forever, hoping that our love would be sweet. Tell me where did we go wrong? Thinking of yesterday and all of the plans we made. I want to go far.
Look out. Here you come.
To another world where love goes on the side. Baby,
Keep
with
this
a
party
boy
rocking.
hanging on, I feel I've lost the strength tonight, and we've been fighting for our
This is 100% awesome. 100 combos. I'm getting the groove now. Feel the vibe. Look out. Here you come. 200 combos. Nobody.
Have to get at least 3 A's in order to unlock replicant D action? Okay. Well, I think that's been happening. That's why it's been opening lately. Another tattoo.
Nobody can beat you.
Nothing on you.
Select music.
All right, get back up.
Select song length. Select difficulty.
All right, Kevro, this is for you. Well, that's interesting.
This is 100% awesome. Get it up, get it down. Look out, here you come. You're smoking. You got the smooth moves. 100 combos. This song is the bomb. Keep this party rocking. You're pulling us away. Keep this party rocking.
Yeah, that whole like cutout thing of the dancers, that's kind of interesting. It looked neat. Wii viewer didn't even last 10 seconds on Get Back Up. I don't know what that means. All right. Anyway. Okay, well, I think I'm just going to go ahead and stop right there because we're running right up against the 3-hour mark. I probably have time for one more song, but I'm just gonna I'll let it go for tonight. I will go ahead and do a second stream of this because it seems like there is a lot more content left, and I think some people would like to see it, so that's fine. I'll come back next stream with some more DDR2. If it turns out that we don't end up doing a lot, you know, I might switch to another game, but I think there'll be plenty to do. So, another DDR streamer. Oh, he failed 6 seconds into it? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I guess I'm more capable than I think I am. So what did we learn? I can do 12s. I almost certainly cannot do 14s. We didn't find a 13 for me to play, so question marks on that. I guess we'll find that out next stream. But anyway, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you had a good time. I sure did. We'll be back next time with some more of this game, and then after that, some more Wii DR, until we get to hopefully, crossing fingers, get Adora sometime in the future. But definitely at least another week of DDR, probably more like 2, considering how much stuff I named off earlier that that you all have asked for, and that I certainly would like to see as well. So that is totally fine. Yeah, double is super awesome. Yeah, I am super glad to have gotten back to being able to do double, because I have missed it for sure. So that was happy times in Dance Dance Revolution. I liked it. All right. Well, with that, thanks again, everyone. Have a great night, and I will see you next time Bye.